Who wants this $10,000? Welcome to I think this is episode 8 of my new investor show. I've got 2 special guests here. I'm at my new spot in Manhattan. And so first prize getting $7,000, second prize $2,000, third prize $1,000 for the best business idea. I've got 2 of my friends and business owners. We've got Michael Gonzalez, and he's got Fit Tea, doing $30 million e-commerce. He's in 17,000 stores with Walmart. He's in GNC. He's talking also about this new CBD Happy Tea. So those of you who want to learn e-commerce, we're going to be talking to Michael. I got Tony here, and Tony is, for all of you, I've been talking about how to start a home sharing management company using Airbnb to make $1,000 to $10,000 a month. You got one property netting you $12,000 a month. Mm-hmm. And that's not his main business. It's just a side business. But wouldn't it be great to have $12,000 for those of you who are just trying to figure out a business to do? So we're going to talk about real estate. We're going to be talking about e-commerce. We're going to be talking about marketing. And we're also going to be judging business ideas. So I'm going to be reading my comments on Instagram Live. And so here's the rules to win the $10,000. You can post any idea you want. It could be a business you own now. You want to shout your business out? Go ahead. Just say what it is. Be specific. I'm not going to give an award to somebody who says, I think a good business idea is selling things. That's too general. Be specific. Like he's doing CBD tea, Happy Tea. That's specific. You can also not own a business and just there's maybe a local business that you like or you would like to start. You can list that idea. So somebody said, first comment is, God, some of these ideas are so hippie. You can do hippie ideas or non-hippie ideas, okay? Is Instagram frozen? Okay. Let's read a few of these. Swag you drank. Now, we're the 3. We're going to make the vote. We're not even going to vote, so this isn't rigged. We're going to put it up on my Instagram polls, on my Insta story. All we are we get to nominate ideas. Right. So on Tuesday, somebody already won $1,000. His name was, what was his name? Daniel Berringham won $1,000. His idea was, what was it, Maya? It was about an Airbnb idea. No, well, we'll find out. We got one idea. We got 3 more we're going to nominate and vote. Somebody said selling weed. B.Bowers _ on Instagram. Okay, that's too general. Yes. Mobile oil change business. Isaac Dree. That's not bad. Yeah. Thumbs up. We have to have unanimous thumbs up. Is that worth me investing? And I'm not even asking for shares in the business. I'm just giving this $10,000, paying it forward to help other people. What's your gut feeling on mobile? What's the good and bad?
The bad is there's a lot of them. That's the bad.
Yeah.
The good is there's not a lot of them for that.
Right. There's a lot of oil change places, but there are not a lot of mobile ones. Which sometimes mean there's an issue. When an idea doesn't exist, it might mean someone tried it and doesn't work, or there's not enough demand. But I think the main problem is a mobile oil business. You got oil, you got to jack a car up for the most part.
The majority of the time there's somebody underneath, right?
Yeah, like you go to Jiffy Lube, they jack you up, jack the car up and come underneath it.
Or it's like they're underneath it.
So I guess you could come with like a big specially made truck that just puts forklifts and you could come under. Yeah, you could do that like a tow truck company.
Right.
Huh? I'm going to give that one a thumbs up. What do you guys give?
Yeah, I'll give it a
thumbs up. Thumbs up. All right, so we got our second nominee. We're going to be putting the votes. Can I have a pad of paper so I write these down? Yep. So that guy, I'm going to pin that comment. Can you pin that comment on? You got to scroll up. His name was Isaac Dree. It's ISAACDRI. You got to scroll up the Instagram comments. Okay, so we got nominee number 2, Isaac Dree. Now, by the way, sometimes people think I'm trying to steal business ideas. I've been doing this show for over a year now. I've never taken one of the ideas. I got so many businesses in the. If anything, by the way, you're sharing these ideas with. We'll probably have at least on all 4 platforms live at least 10, 20,000 people watching this. So it's just sharing ideas. By the way, if your idea is so easily copied, and stolen from you by somebody mentioning it,
Yeah.
then what happens once you launch it?
Yeah.
Someone going to steal
Yeah,
it.
for sure.
Yeah.
So we got Isaac Dree with the mobile oil change company. That's not a horrible idea. I've heard a lot worse. And then we have, look up the exact nominee, Adam, from Tuesday. We got 2 people. We're going to do 2 more. A Tinder thing for stay-at-home parents to meet in your area. So dating for single parents. You know a good one, but I guess I can't nominate myself.
Dating for single parents is a good one.
Yeah, although I think it exists.
Hey, I mean, I could possibly.
It's okay that it exists, dating for single parents. You know, what I'm surprised they don't. Well, okay, I can't nominate myself. So let me talk about some of the guests here. So Tony, you've got one property. You're doing a HSMC. That's what I've been training people. By the way, I've got a special test group of HSMC. How to get in real estate with no money down. You know the secret? Don't buy real estate to start if you have bad credit or no cash. Start managing other people's real estate and put it on Airbnb and split it 50-50. So you've got one property. Where are you based? Where's this property at?
Destin, Florida.
Destin, Florida. How is it? So what made you decide to get into this? You just decided I'm gonna.
Yeah, it was just too easy. You know, I run a eco-friendly green cleaning company, and service business is tough. This is easy money. It was just too easy to.
And
pass
you're netting $12,000 a month.
$12,000
from
a
one
month.
house.
That's one.
Is
house.
it a house?
Yeah, it's just a tiny little house.
And is it because it's on the beach?
It's because it's in a beach resort, so it's all about location. Picking the right location is key.
Yeah, we'll be talking about that more on the show. Okay, let's switch over here. Michael, when did you start Fit Tea? You're all over Instagram. You used Instagram influencers to grow. You're a marketing genius. You got in Walmart. Let's talk for a second. Is it hard to get in Walmart?
It's not hard. Once if you have a really strong reach and really good internet presence, you know, nowadays most of the retailers want the hot new thing, whatever that is. And if you have a really good reach online, you can definitely get into retailers. You got to remember the buyers are still just people at the end of the day. And if they're on Instagram and they see you marketing and they encounter you naturally, they'll go, okay, that means that product has life and has legs to work in a retail environment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a good crossover for all you do in e-commerce. Don't forget to go retail. You're in how many stores?
13,000 stores.
13,000 stores.
For sure.
That's crazy. Oh, awesome. Thank you.
Yeah.
And look for that screenshot from the Tuesday winner.
Wait, I have it. It's Daniel Birmingham.
Daniel Birmingham's the Tuesday. He won $1,000 in the preliminary. And what was his idea?
His idea was like home sharing Airbnb.
Okay, so yeah, the home sharing idea like what you did, the HSMC. He won the poll. I did not pick that, by the way. We put it up on Insta Stories, and you can see yourself. We have full transparency on the voting. It's kind of like blockchain, right? Transparency. Summer glamping tents. An app where college kids can take photos of properties for investors and realtors, and if it sells or closes, they get a small percentage. So like a little bit, that sounds like a kind of a photography app.
Right.
One thing about Airbnb, for those of you who build your own home sharing management company, Airbnb now offers that you can get professional photos. It's important. How important is you're setting up your Airbnb with great photos?
Very important.
Did you take them yourself?
I did, but I took time to make sure they were perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you stage the furniture? I mean, did you rent furniture to put in there for
All staged. You know, brought home goods in, which is a cheap way of really staging your house with beautiful pillows, flowers.
Yeah.
Go all out because it's worth every penny.
What about a video? Can you do a video tour?
Video tour is a good idea.
Yeah. Okay, let's get another nominee here. Now, while I'm looking through these, Michael, for somebody watching, and they got a product, you've got multiple products. You've got your Fit Tea,
Right.
which is a weight loss. It's based on green tea.
Right.
Tell them how you produce it. It's kind of cool.
So it's all grown hydroponically. It's
Huh.
based in Boston, and we have multiple blends. We do it all in-house. We do all of our own manufacturing. Half of it's done in Boston for tea bags. Then it gets shipped down to Florida, and then we do the final processing all ourselves. So,
And are you mainly U.S. or do you go outside the U.S.?
No, we do ship worldwide.
Yeah.
But majority of the business is in the United States, for sure.
Do you think for most e-com businesses it's good to target the U.S. to start?
Oh, for sure.
Just such a big
Yeah,
market.
it's just the strongest market in the world. It is what it is.
Yeah.
And definitely when you're starting, like one thing I was like thinking about is that, like if you're just starting off on e-commerce, it doesn't necessarily mean that you got to go real big, right? You can start something, like if it's something where it's like a health supplement or something that's tangible, you can buy a finite amount and do like a small test. You don't need to be really big.
Yep. Yeah, a lot of people bite off more than they can chew.
Right,
That's
yeah.
a great recipe for poverty is trying to get rich by biting off more you can chew.
For sure.
Getting rich is one of my mentors, Alan Nation, my second mentor. He said, Ty, starting a business, creating cash flow is like having a kid. At the beginning, it's a lot of work, keeps you up late at night. You got to do all the work, and it doesn't give you much back. But then it gets a little older, starts to be able to take care of itself. And if you watch that baby grow, eventually when you're old, it'll take care of you. And if you can create cash flow, hopefully it won't take you, 50 years. The average millionaire takes 12 to 20 years
Right.
to go from rags to riches. What year did you start?
I started in 2013,
2013. How long did it take you to get to your first million gross in sales?
6 months.
6 months.
Yeah.
So you were pretty quick.
Yeah, but then after that, it was like even more explosive because I got to 17 million in my first year.
Wow.
So like the first 6 months was like kind of like figuring out everything.
Yep.
And then we kind of had like a good process going, and then it just like exploded at that point. Because then I figured out like influencer marketing at scale.
Yeah.
And then I just put all the money in.
So let's talk about that influencer marketing.
Yeah.
Let's grab a few more ideas here. Let's get some off YouTube. Okay, someone said, Ty, how you get the 10K, Ty? You look good shaved again too, bro. This guy's trying to use flattery. I see you, Jameer. The way you get the 10 grand, first prize is going to get 7 today. We're going to name the winners. We're going to PayPal it or mail you a check, probably on Monday since it's Friday. But list a business idea. A business you own now, a business you've been thinking about starting, or a business you've seen around that you think is smart. We're going to be investing. The first step of building a business is a good idea. Now, let me be clear. A good idea alone doesn't get you anywhere. There's lots of people with good ideas that don't take action. A good idea is like a seed. You get bad seed and you plant it in water, it doesn't grow. So there is a misconception. Some people say ideas don't matter. Oh, heck yeah. You think ideas don't matter?
For sure.
Ideas matter,
for sure.
but ideas alone don't matter.
Yeah. It takes massive action.
It takes action.
Yeah.
To make 17 million your first year, how much were you working that year?
I worked like a madman. I always tell people, like, if you wanted to do like what I did the first year, you have to like go through that tribulation.
Right.
Like where I would wake up and start working, and I would literally fall asleep while I was working.
Yeah.
And that was like literally for a whole entire year. I did every process. We did manufacturing, we did shipping, we did customer service, and I was a one-man band. So like you didn't have a choice for especially like the first 6 months. So yeah, it was a lot of work, an insane amount of work.
How does it feel now, though?
Oh, it's amazing.
Do you work as hard now?
I feel like it's a different kind of work now.
Okay.
Like it was more mechanical in the beginning, right? Like I had to pack bags, I had to do a lot of labeling, I had to do a lot of stuff like that. Where now it's more like strategic, learning people, meeting people like you, for example. It's a different kind of work.
Yep.
But it's still, it's still a lot of work nonetheless. I always tell people, like when you read about like rags to riches stories, or the person's like on a beach running the business from the beach, that dream. It doesn't quite work that way.
Right.
Because like the bigger you get,
Well, it doesn't start that way.
it doesn't start that way. It doesn't start that way. You still like on that beach, and you still got all that weight on you. So that definitely a lot of work nonetheless.
Now, somebody just wrote, Americans love dogs. Sometimes I think people are very high when they watch my show because that has absolutely nothing. I do love dogs. I got 2 German Shepherds on my farm, and thank you for that interesting comment.
I could relate it to something for you, though.
Okay.
One of the things that makes my Airbnb totally successful is I accept cats and dogs.
Dogs, yeah.
Oh, yeah, and I'm fully booked because of that. Because there's
How far ahead are you booked?
Into June, I'm booking.
And it's a teeny house, and it's netting you 12 grand. So the average the average professional, like a doctor, that level, makes about 110,000 a year. So you got one property, passive cash flow, making you without. And how many hours a week do you put into the Airbnb home sharing?
Probably an hour every 2 weeks, maybe, or so.
So 2-3 hours a month.
Yeah.
Think about working 2 to 3 hours a month. I know this sounds too good to be true, but let me tell you why it's working. Because he got in early. I recorded a video on Snapchat. I said, Number one thing that creates wealth, getting in early. You don't have to be first, but you got to be early.
Right,
you were one of the first. You were in there early on influencer marketing.
Oh, for sure.
You were almost one of the first.
I was almost one of the first.
On Instagram.
If not one of the first.
You might have been the first.
I was probably one of the most aggressive first people.
Yeah.
Like the maybe the technique was out there.
Right.
But I like hit it over the
scaled
head.
it.
Yeah, I hit it.
You
really
were
hard.
everywhere. How many influencers posted your Fit Tea product roughly?
My God, maybe like 5,000 different people.
5,000. Did you use an agency? Did you reach out to them one-on-one?
Majority of them were done by in-house, like just directly.
So you just
but
reach out and
then what
DM
happens
them.
is it kind of like they come to you.
Right.
As it starts to scale, they start to message you. In the beginning, it didn't really work that way because people didn't really understand.
Yeah.
They didn't know the value of what they had. Like the top influencers maybe had like 300K followers, right? So they didn't really know. So like the prices were like $25 a post. Really inexpensive.
25. I tell you, you got to get in early. Now influencer marketing, Kardashians charge 500 G's for one post that they only keep up for an hour.
Yeah.
You used to be able to get that for,
Yeah.
a tenth of that. That's why I tell people, get in
Well, it's
early.
like think about like early days of like PPC, like
Yeah.
Google, right? Like it was like 5 cents a click.
Yep.
And now you fast forward 10, 20 years later, it's
$25
$25
on
a
some
click.
subject.
It's no different. It's literally the same.
Yep.
People see the market, they see the value, and then the market just increases the price.
Here's let's pick another business idea. We got two. We got Daniel Birmingham Home Sharing Management Company. That's nominee 1. Nominee 2 to win the 10 grand. Isaac Dree on Instagram, Mobile Oil Change Company. He'll go around to your house. I don't think he started the business, but maybe this money will help you. You're going to be able to vote on my Insta story, so stay tuned. Okay, this person, the Jar Lid. High resolutions cameras that monitor intersections, traffic lights and stops, city streets and parking lots, huge demand, home security. So high res, but my question, I guess you're selling that to the government. Because no individual business is going to be able to just start putting up cameras. We'll start putting up cameras all over New York. You may break a few privacy laws.
I'm pretty sure
That one would be hard to pull off. You got to expand on that. Is that a government one? Who should we invest 10? I'm invested 10 grand. I got my guest judges here. $30 million e-com business. You used to work at NASA. You worked with Elon Musk closely.
Sure did.
And now a serial entrepreneur. Smoke detector with special tone to alert emergency personnel or neighbors of pets. I don't know what that means. Is it alerting the neighbors of pets? Like if my dog has another pet neighbor, it's alerting them? I'm not sure. Maybe it's saying, I don't know what that means. CT Blue Eyes. You're going to have to expand on that, my friend. I don't know what that means. Somebody just wrote healthy delivery. You got to be more specific with your ideas.
Healthy fast
A
food.
dog cafe. Now, you know, as weird as that works, and my grandma's 100, she would probably murder me for saying this. That's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Because they have dog hotels.
Right.
Who owns dogs? I own 2 dogs. You have a dog?
Not anymore, but I'd have.
You've had a dog.
I've had a dog.
Could you see yourself you live down in Florida. You're based in
Hawaii.
You're in Hawaii. Could you see yourself? I'm based in New York and LA. Could I see myself in Miami? Could I see myself taking a dog? I'm gonna tell you why I could see people doing that. Guys would be there trying to meet some women,
Right, for sure.
or other guys. That's not the worst idea.
Right.
You know who started one?
Maya,
Yeah.
you want to come in here? Mike,
But Coffee Holzman, who started Webvan.
Copy Holzman. Oh yeah.
Dog Cafe. He started one.
Copy Holzman, he started Webvan, which was $1 billion company in the .com bubble.
There's a dog bar.
You gonna give that a thumbs up or down? It's okay to down it. What are you going with?
I like it. I think it's a good idea.
Okay, you got to give it the official up. We got to see it visually.
Yes.
I'm going to go down to Alice.
Okay, he's killing it. All right, so if it's not
Killing
anonymous, and I was going to
Killing
vote yes, but it's okay. It's out.
Okay.
Sorry, Chantel. You're like Simon, man, on American Idol. Just doing big ideas.
Not a good idea.
A bar where dogs are allowed. So now he's up in the ante.
I like this, John.
Alcohol. Alcohol. Okay.
There's a dog bar in Charlotte.
Okay, dog bar. Okay. Thumbs up or down?
Thumbs up.
A dog,
Changes
I'm gonna
everything
give that a
now.
thumbs up. A dog bar, because, and it's not for the dogs to drink, just to be clear, right? Although a dog will definitely drink alcohol. Okay, what is this person's name? Let's write. Are you getting these screenshots here? This is on my Instagram.
A dog bar, man.
Somebody wrote, "This guy is nothing."
Game changer.
I think he's talking. Are you talking about me?
Oh, he
Or
wanna-
he might be talking about one of you guys.
he want to swing.
Where is the? Can you scroll back and find that first person to do the dog bar? It was up there. Oh, here we go. It's 2TO bar time on Instagram. That's very ironic. This is Insta. Was Daniel Burninghound on YouTube or Adam? Do you know?
Oh yeah, he was YouTube.
Okay, so we got one from Tuesday, YouTube. Be sure you're watching my live. I'm going to be giving away $10,000 next Friday, too. 2 bar time on Insta, dog bar. All right, we're going to need one more. Fingerprint scan app that lets you sign paperwork digitally.
Ooh, that's good. I like it.
That's like DocuSign, a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Upgraded version, yeah.
Fingerprint, but who signs documents with fingerprints? That's not a legal. Okay, I'm gonna give that a thumb down. They gave it a thumbs up. I'm gonna be Simon
Yeah,
Cowell
you
on that
sound
one
this one?
because I don't. In the United States, unless you're gonna change law, you don't. The only thing you really give thumbprints on is when you notarize something for certain documents, but it's not on the document.
Right.
So DocuSign exists. You could say a competitor to DocuSign, but all right, let's talk more on getting people started. Let's talk about e-commerce. Let's say somebody's watching you. You're super successful. You've been in the game since 2013, 30 million plus per year revenue, 13,000 stores, Walmart. You in Target? Target. Let's say
GNC.
somebody's watching. They have one of these ideas. Okay, Michael? Let's say it's a child of yours or a best friend or a little brother. Give us a 3-step formula as specific as you can. What kind of product would you start with? Give a few examples that you like. How you would build the website and how you would market it.
Okay. So you want to keep it simple, stupid. I always believe that 100%. So you want a really great brand name. So really focus on, because brand names are just like your name, but people remember them. So something simple. So let's say like if you wanted to create a vitamin company, you make something that's very specific to that vitamin company. Then you would make a website. So Shopify is a really great place to start. But let's say if you have more strapped for cash and want something that's really inexpensive, Eula is a really easy one.
Eula, how do you spell that?
Eula, YOLA.com.
Okay.
It's not really widely used, but it's really inexpensive and it's a very simple to make website builder. So I always recommend that to people. And then thirdly, you need to learn the basics. So customer service and shipping, those are two very core competency for anyone that wants to start an online business. If you can't do those 3 things, have a website with a good brand, ship it, and support it with customer service, all the sales in the world won't matter because those 3 things are the legs
What
of
do
the
you think is the
business.
secret for customer support? Do you think you should answer the phone or you should just have email
So like
support?
in the
or what?
beginning, you should just focus on email. There shouldn't be any other aspect of your communication. Well, now with social, you're kind of forced to do some communications that way. But even still, you can still tailor it where everything's still organized within email. Because within email, you can at least have chain responses, things that are more commonly done. So you're not over there like in the beginning when I started Fitzy, which I had no idea, I needed to do these things. I was learning as I went. I would literally type responses that were the same over and over again. And there's like software that's out there that's free that actually saves and caches all the
so
responses.
you have them quick replies.
And it's quicker, and it actually grabs data like in Shopify. You can grab data and like the person's information is already saved. Makes it so much easier.
Good. By the way, turn the light up a little bit. It's a little bit dark this way. Or switch that light. Question for you. On customer support, what should be a good goal? How quickly do you aim to get back to people? 10 minutes?
Let's say like
hours?
if you're just starting, minimum 24 hours, like
Yeah.
in the beginnings. But as you scale, it gets much more difficult. So 48 hours is probably like the kill point, right? It's too long.
Yeah.
So 24 hours to 48 hours is probably like the sweet spot of like customer support. But you need to have like a response where it's automated initially. So the person gets an email back saying, hey, we're working on the issue, whatever it is, and it comes back.
What CRM do you like to use for customer support?
Oh, man, there's so many of them.
Do you have just a custom built one now?
Yeah, we built one internally, the one that has most of the responses in it. I don't manage them anymore. It's been a long time since I've done the customer support.
Yeah, there's a few platforms
but
out there that
really,
just have it all.
like,
They're
but
cheap.
they're so inexpensive, right? Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Let's get we need one more idea. A dog app. There's too many dog things. A dog app for maping. That's not even a word.
Maybe.
Let's MAPE.
I was
All
thinking
right.
maybe the
Meal
same-
prep service. Choose your own option, website, and delivery. Give me a little more specific on that. Oh boy, these are going to start coming in fast on YouTube. We got YouTube. We got 2,500 people live watching. 2,583. We got almost 1,000 on Insta. I'm not sure on Twitter and Facebook, but renting Uber cars so you can be an Uber driver. A Logan Paul shop. A loot box generator. Tea and coffee with special and natural vitamins like lion manes, mushroom, panax, ginseng, bacoba monnieri. Now that's your game.
Right,
We can't
right.
copy his right now. He got fit tea. I mean, you can copy.
Oh, go ahead.
For every McDonald's, there's a Burger King.
There's a lot of room out there. There's plenty of money for all of us to eat.
You think there's still a lot of money in the tea game?
For sure. For sure.
Yeah.
That's not going anywhere.
Yep. Music database where you can buy lyrics
That's kind of cool.
and beats, like a song. Are there any of those, Ben, where you can buy lyrics? You can buy sounds. Yeah, but I'm talking about the lyrics.
Yeah, that's kind of a cool idea. That's a cool concept.
Ghost written lyrics. A site that takes a little commission for freelancers. That's Upwork. Oh, building a food truck business from the ground up. Louis Vuitton 2000. Somebody said yes. That I already said. Junk removal. Damn, YouTube's going to start going when our numbers hit up. When you hit 3,000 people live, it's like mentor chat agent website. Alcohol delivery service. Tinder for pet adoption. Hey. Could you see yourself doing that? Because some states, California now made it illegal to buy new dogs. You got to buy from dogs that are,
Really?
yeah, rescues.
Huh.
So a website that shows you all the dogs, maybe little videos of them, and you could adopt. Let's put this to I'm going to put this to my viewers right now. Should this be the 4th nomination? Damn it, that thing came. Can you find that on YouTube? What's that person's name? I'm gonna put this to see if we nominate this one.
Which one was it?
The
Dog
Tinder app.
Dog Tinder app?
Maya says no. Okay, it's OGM12 Gamer. Can you come take a picture of that right there? Okay, here we go. I'm putting this on my Twitter. Most of my voting is InstaStore, but I'm just going to do Twitter for this one. Anybody who wants to vote on this, should this be the number 4 spot nominated for the best idea to invest in? Would you invest in a Tinder for adopting dogs, rescue dogs? Maya, you just said no.
No, I thought it was for dogs to date or mate.
Oh, my cousin thought it was for dogs to date and mate. They don't have thumbs, Maya. They can't swipe very well.
Dogs.
All right, I'm putting this up. OGM12 Neighborhood Veggie Garden. I like that, but I can only pick 4. Sleeping pill when people had caffeine. So something that offsets caffeine. Let's talk about you got this new Happy Tea, and hemp and CBD is like hot.
For sure.
First of all, are you worried that there's too many people going in this game? Do you worry about competition?
No, I don't worry about like when I think about my business or any like my business endeavors, I really only look at it at the surface level, right? Because you can kind of like go crazy thinking about your competitors and like what they're making, what they're doing, what should I be doing?
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of times entrepreneurs get themselves in their own mud,
Yeah.
right? They're like struggling away thinking about other people that it's irrelevant. It's
Yep.
like imagination. You don't even know what's really going on the other side. Where if you focus on your own business, you pretty much can control what's going on. So I typically think that way about competition.
You know who
in
else
general.
thinks like you? A pretty good businessman named Jeff Bezos, richest man in the world. He says most entrepreneurs are competitor-centric. They're going, okay, what are they doing, as opposed to being customer-centric, going,
Right.
what's going to help people?
Right,
So
exactly.
if your Happy Tea actually makes people
Right.
anxiety drop,
For sure.
makes people sleep better, then it doesn't matter if there's 1,000
Right,
other stores,
exactly.
because you can build a loyal following,
Right,
especially with
exactly.
social media now.
Right.
You build a base of people. You're never going to know one person. Even now, I saw The Rock's over 100 million followers. But that's not everybody, and they're not all engaged. Insta doesn't show everybody of your
Right.
followers your posts. So you build your tribe that follows you, and you make enough money, and you live a good life, and that's all you
That's
need.
That's the sum, man.
Yep.
Like with Happy Tea, we really focused on this idea of our personal engagement. That's like my
Right.
new focus now.
Okay.
Obviously, we're doing a lot of reach, like always with influencers. But like if you come to the Happy Tea page, we're actually like interacting with the customer more than ever. Like the
Okay.
DMs.
Do you
a
think
lot
that's
of them,
important, like replying
like
to
a lot
DMs?
of them, it's like me talking to them. Because
Yeah.
I went through an anxiety disorder. This is how this all started.
Yeah.
And I completely recovered. So now I'm like sharing my stories to others. If you have anything with anxiety, panic attacks, depression, go to Happy Tea and we'll talk to you.
And
We'll
go,
give you-
what's your IG too?
it's at Happy Tea. Mine is at Fit Tea CEO. And
Fit T, and then he's the CEO, so Fit T
Right.
CEO.
And if you ever have any issues or any problems, we have a no BS method of how to recover. Just send us a DM and we'll send you a free ebook completely for free.
Yep.
And
Anxiety is a huge
It's
thing.
huge, very
what
huge.
percentage of people you think have an anxiety disorder?
percentage of people
In the
my
United
God,
States, let's say.
if you don't experience, just let's not even say anxiety disorder. Let's just say anxiety in general. It literally every single person on this earth.
Yep.
It literally is the thing that protects you from getting hurt or getting. It's your protective mechanism.
Yep.
And people are just merely becoming afraid of that.
Yeah.
So it happens to everybody. And as far as an anxiety disorder,
Yeah, that's
I mean,
when
it's a
that
lot.
anxiety disorder is when, the way I think about it is, anxiety and fear is like a car alarm.
Yeah,
You want it to go off when someone's stealing your car because it wakes
Right.
you up
for sure.
and you prevent the problem, the car, from being stolen. But we all know, we've been around a block where there's a car where every time the wind goes by
Right.
or a truck drives by, the thing goes off all night and you can't sleep.
Right.
That's an anxiety disorder
An anxiety-
in this case.
In my opinion, an anxiety disorder is when it interferes with your normal day-to-day life.
Yep.
Right? You can't go to the thing that you normally would have done.
Yep.
Let's say you enjoy playing basketball, and all of a sudden now you feel like you can't go to the game because you're afraid of the symptoms that are happening.
Yep.
That's when it becomes a disorder, in my opinion. Like, if it affects your day-to-day life, it's now a disorder.
And do you think hemp and CBD is a better solution than pharmaceuticals?
Oh, for
I
sure.
do.
For
What do
sure.
you think?
It's an all-natural approach. It's being clinically proven. It's non-addictive. It's very good for you in many
But
aspects.
it doesn't make pharmaceutical companies money, so
Right.
we might get taken off YouTube Live if we're not careful.
But it's a great tool. It's not the cure. There's no cure for anxiety per se, but it's just a really great alternative method to use for it. It's a great strategy. As far as anxiety, I always say the Acceptance Method by Dr. Clara Weeks, if you've heard of her.
Dr. Clara Weeks, is it Weeks?
Yes.
Okay.
You can go right on YouTube. All her videos are there. She's been long gone now since the mid-90s.
Yeah.
But her method of acceptance is the true path if you're suffering from panic attacks or anxiety.
Anxiety. That's a good little tip. Dr. Clara Weeks. Okay, let's see if that one on Twitter. Maya, I'm going to see if your gut feeling is right. I said, okay, and now my Twitter says not loading. We broke Twitter. Let's see. Can anybody look on my Twitter?
I don't see it, but I don't have good internet.
Okay, let me do something. Maybe it didn't post.
We got to have some.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
Yeah, do this.
It posted. I think it just posted a second ago, so we'll come back in a second.
By the way, it says only 45 minutes to get to Newburgh, but just want to make sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
He's got to head to the airport.
Yeah.
We got, for those of you coming late, we've got Michael Fit T. Well, I'm Ty Lopez. Michael Fit T, founder, $30 million a year, $17 million his first year back in 2013. E-commerce, social media influencer, 13,000 stores. He's in Walmart, Target, GNC. We got Tony. Tony owns multiple businesses, but the one we're talking about is how he uses Airbnb to make $12,000 net from one little house in Florida on the beach. Net, $12,000. We're going to put up a link, by the way. We got how many more days left? We're going to do the test group. You've just been teaching in my new program. It's like my social media marketing agency, but it's about real estate, how you can start with no money down. Let's put a little link up here, or you can click the link below, or it'll be, if you're on YouTube, it's in the title, how to start your own home. 6 days left. We're going to build a test group. I did this in 2016. I built my test group for social media marketing agency. It's insane how many success stories. If you watch my social media, I post success stories, so many that sometimes I'm like, I think people are not going to believe this many are real. But Then I did an e-commerce test group. In 2014, I did my 67 steps. You know a cool little testimonial that I just got? I'll show you. My first test group was in July 2014. I launched it. It was $1 because I didn't know if anybody would pay to learn stuff. I don't know what I was thinking. I was like, there's 1.2 trillion in college debt. People pay to learn stupid stuff. By the way, the Federal Reserve just posted that the reason young people don't buy homes, they think, right now, is not what people thought. It's because of college debt. Yeah. College debt's crippling a generation of people.
Crazy.
And so anyway, this was just a testimonial that came in yesterday. Look at this. I love this. It's from, on Instagram, Christina McMasters. And she says, "What up, Ty? We made $137 motherfucking dollars in 2018. That's an exact quote. My partner and I are both college dropouts. Your 67 steps changed my partner's mindset, and then we started a social media marketing agency." So they made $137,000. Change your mindset, change your bank account.
Hey, Ty, before I leave, we got to have some happy
Oh,
tea,
yeah,
man.
we're going to do some happy tea.
We got
a whole bunch of people. We got 3,000
man.
people on Instagram.
We got to cheer it, man.
Who wants this $10,000? All right. We're giving it out. Let's give out $100 right now. Let's do a random person on Instagram or YouTube. Let's give out $400. I'm going to pick 4 people real fast sharing their business ideas. I'm not even going to think of it as a good idea. All right. You tell me when you guys are ready to screenshot. You need to be ready to take pictures of these. You ready, Jacob? Who's got YouTube? Come around here, Adam. Come sit right here. Take some pictures of these YouTube. We're doing $400 speed round. 4 people, $100 each, just to help you out on the weekend. Go get a drink or something.
You're just randomly
Give a business idea. Any business idea. All right, BX Pride 187, right there. BX Pride 187. Alkaline water filter, snapped on faucet, and provides essential nutrients. I'm going to screenshot them. BX Pride. Okay. Tinder for jobs. Rohan Smittal. Candidates get matched up with other companies. I actually like that one. Well, we're gonna let you. I'm gonna send you $100. That's a good one because I was gonna almost nominate you for the $10,000. But Rohan Smith, or was it Rohan Smittal? Tinder for jobs. I'm screenshotting him. Let's go over to YouTube. Okay, what do we got? $400 giveaway, speed round. YouTube, we got 3,000 people. We got 3,400 on Instagram. We have 6,400. We got about 7,000 people watching live right now. Holy crap! I can't. You see YouTube comments?
Rolling.
We popping, baby.
Rolling.
People want some money. No, I gotta snap this.
Popping CBD.
All right. All right, we got 3,000 people on YouTube. Look at those comments pouring in. We got 2,000 people Insta Live. Who wants this money? Who's got a good business idea? Can you caption that, Ben? Me, please. No, that's not a business idea. Damn, look at YouTube.
Holy moly.
Crazy.
Uber for... Oh, we're going to break YouTube in a second. All right, let me slow this thing down because we can't see it. If you click on it, it'll slow it down.
My brother, I got to run.
You got to go?
Yep.
All right, before he goes, I'm going to give this money. We're doing our... Let's do our happy tea. Okay. We're about to give away... Here, Ben, I'm going to shoot it again because it'll be better. Just hold on for 1 second, YouTube. I'm giving away the rest of the... How many people have I picked? 2. I got 2 more, plus we're giving away 10 grand. What are we doing right now?
We're going to cheer it, man.
We're going to cheer. This is his new product.
Happy Tea.
Check it out, Happy Tea.
Yeah,
he's not a sponsor, so I don't get paid to shout it out, but he's a good entrepreneur, friend of mine. All right, let me see if I feel happier. Let's go.
The best tasting CBD.
Best tasting. This is CBD Happy Tea right here. Is it all hemp? You got green tea in it?
No green tea. All
no
hemp.
green tea, all hemp.
Yeah.
It's got a Gatorade look to it.
It sure does.
Let's see. Okay. I'm starting out angry. I'm starting out angry. I'm pissed. Let me post this. What?
And then apologize.
Man, before I had this happy tea, I'm angry this happy tea. Let me see what this does to me.
Wow.
I feel amazing.
Overnight.
I just feel, what's the word, Zach?
Happy?
Jubilant.
Jubilant tea.
That's the red.
This is good.
It's good, ain't it?
Woo.
It's good. No sugar.
No sugar?
No sugar.
It's got stevia or something, right? Xylitol
It's
kind
all
of stuff?
all natural sweetener.
stuff? Hey, man. Does this have enough electrolytes you could use it for a sports drink?
No electrolytes. No.
I wonder if you just put some salt in it. When they say electrolytes,
It has sodium, 35 milligrams.
yeah, that's electrolyte.
Yeah.
they make it sound. Gatorade
Right,
makes it sound
right.
all.
Like, I
you
guess-
can literally
I
pour
guess it's
salt
true.
in water, and now you got a sports
Right, I
drink,
guess
baby.
it's true.
But I love. Hey, hemp is a powerful plant. People
sure.
don't realize hemp has a lot of properties in it that people should be ingesting, in my opinion. Not as a doctor, but you know.
It's great.
Boy, I was pissed on this show. I'm just going to take a quick nap for the rest of this live call. I feel sleepy. All right, man. You headed to the airport.
brother.
Thank
Yeah.
you. We're going to
Yeah,
keep
for
streaming.
sure. Thank you,
Everybody,
Take it easy.
Good to meet you.
Thank
we
you.
still got this $10,000 to give away.
$10,000.
Somebody said, Ty, are you schmacked? How much Fiji paid you for that? It's not Fiji. We just put it in a Fiji bottle. All right, let's go back. Let's give 2 more people some money. We're about to break YouTube. Watch this. All right, Adam, I can't have any more. I'm going to get too happy and jolly.
Oh no.
All right, let's pop. Let's go. Let's see who's going to win. YouTube, you ready to win? Let's go.
Good stuff.
YouTube comments pouring in. 3,000 people on YouTube, 2,900, 3,300 on Instagram Live. Who's winning this money? Just caption it, the amount of, just say 2,900 on YouTube Live, 33,000 on Insta. Crystal said hemp. Boop. Tinder for barbers. Oh, I got to go on YouTube. Let's go. CBD vape company that helps you focus. Angry tea that balances out happy tea. Definitely give that person.
That's good.
Oh, shit. I lost that. Look how fast they're coming in.
Oh, yeah.
We got hundreds coming in literally per minute. See if you can scroll up to this. I like that one.
Angry tea.
Angry tea to offset your happy tea. If I can't find you, though, we're going to have to. Damn. All right, that one's lost for good. Sorry about that. I'm going to try to go fast. I'm going to try to be more on the ball here. I got too much happy tea. All right. CBD mobile smoothies. You got to. No. Shit. You got to change the scroll bar. Essential oil jewelry. Mike Michaela Trulson. $100. Pick one more. I don't even know what essential oil jewelry. Well, you know what we're doing now? This is not for the 10 grand. We're just encouraging people to not be afraid to start crazy ideas because you never know which crazy one turns into a lot of money. Okay, one more. Unrelated to CBD. We've already got there's people doing CBD gum, CBD dogs. You infuse your dog with CBD. I actually I have a German Shepherd that has anxiety, the vet said, so we give him a little CBD, I don't know, a tincture or something. What do we got? Something, let's do, since we're talking real estate, who got a real estate idea? Tinder for business ideas. That's what we're doing right now. Mm-hmm. An app which tells you where to park, what area. Here, shoot this one. That's good. An app that tells you where to park. Inez PN for big cities like New York, San Francisco. People have tried this before. It's a little tricky of a business, but $100. So 4 people. Let's see if...
You got your Twitter, too.
Twitter, let's check Twitter. Who's winning? I said, should we nominate as the 4th nominee? Would you invest in a Tinder for adopting rescue dogs? Yep, 62% said yes.
Yep.
So we got our 4 contestants.
Yeah.
Plus, keep watching because I'm going to give a couple other people some stuff. I got a laptop to give away, by the way. Who needs a laptop? Oh, we're using it? There's a laptop here that I don't like.
Tell him you'll sign it.
Yeah.
I'm going to sign it and send
Give
it.
to Armand.
Yeah.
Armand?
Armand.
The doorman.
Doorman.
Well, no, in the chat, you said you were going to let Armand use it for editing.
No. Oh, no. He needs a new one. Forget that one. I'm giving away a laptop. but I can't show it to you. Maybe I'll do that on the next one when I can actually show it to you. Okay, we're not going to do that. Someone said there's so many good ideas. So our 4 ideas, what was the name of that person that had the Tinder for adopting rescue dogs? Who has that one?
Jake, you have that, the one for rescue dogs?
Okay, well, you guys are going to have to comb through for a few hours and find it. You snooze, you lose, baby. You better hope that one doesn't win. You guys are going to spend 3 hours going. I would have my notepad. By the way, let me give you a little trick to how to make money. Pay attention, be organized, and be conscientious. I run a lot of businesses. Do way more than $50 million a year. I still got a notepad and a pen. Write shit down. I can't tell you how many people are sloppy. You don't make money when you're sloppy. In fact, the wealthier people that I know and network with, it increases organization. There you go. All right, Jacob, don't let me down. So who was the person?
Bar time. T-O.
No, 2 bar times, the dog bar. You got the wrong one. The Tinder for rescue dogs. My guess, I'm not sure if it's... Is that it?
I'm not sure. That's on YouTube.
It might be YouTube. I don't know where it popped from.
GM12 Gamer was YouTube.
Let me see it. Oh, yeah, that's the one. Okay. Thank you. Adam, what is the name?
OGM12 Gamer.
OGM12 Gamer on YouTube is the 4th nominee. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go over to my Insta story right now. If you want to vote, we got 4 ideas. The winner, first prize is $7,000 cash. And I'm an investor. I'm not like Shark Tank. I'm not going to take any portion of your company. I'm just giving this away and paying it forward. For those of you who didn't win, don't worry. I still got more to give away. The show is not over. We're going to be talking about HSMC. Ben, put up the URL and put a board right here. We're going to be talking now on real estate. How you guys can invest in real estate. It's made the most millionaires in history. By the way, we got Twitter up here too? I haven't even looked at Twitter. What up, Twitter? I'm going to come over to Twitter and Facebook in a second. I forgot about you guys. My bad. My bad. How many people are on Twitter? Oh, there we go. Okay. All right. Let's put this to vote. Who deserves? I'm going to post this right now. You guys can help me. Insta story. All right, I got the 4 nominees for the $10,000. You can vote on. Here's the first 2 ideas. Use an Airbnb rental company, or a mobile oil change company. Which one do you vote here? Okay, can you post that, Zach? And then we'll shoot the last 2. So you can go to my Insta story to vote. The voting's transparent. I can't be voting for my friend. I can't influence the votes because we're going to get thousands and thousands of votes. Let's talk about, Zach, you don't have to go that far away. All right. What got you started? You got 1 property. Let's say somebody's listening. Did you buy the property?
Yes.
What if somebody can't afford to buy a property? What would you do? Zach, you know how to turn the sound off? You just lower it. There you go.
And that's what I'm actually doing now. We're actually looking at leasing people's existing properties, and I'm actually setting up a sales team almost, and I'm giving them a goal of signing up 1 customer or client a week for the year, so that we'll have 50 homes that are leased. So we don't have to buy them. We don't have to build them. Lease the home out and pay them a set fee for the year.
Yep.
And keep the difference.
So here's the thing for everybody. Simplest business you can start, social media marketing agency, number 1. Agency-type businesses are the easiest to start. The second is a home sharing management company. It's an agency that manages people's homes. You don't have to buy the home. Find a friend who has an extra room in their house. Say, hey, I'll put that room up on Airbnb and we'll split it 50-50. What do you charge per night on Airbnb, roughly?
$450 a night.
$450 because you're on the beach. Mm-hmm. You're booked for how many months out?
Oh, yeah, 3 months out easy.
So he's booked 90 days out, people paying $400 a night. And that nets you $12,000. What's your main expenses?
Very little. You have a cleaning fee for between clients, and
What's that cost roughly?
$175.
So in between, so you make $400. How long does the average person stay?
At least a week.
So then you got 175. You make $2,000, and you pay 175, or you could clean it yourself. Mm-hmm. All right, YouTube, what's up? We're popping. We got 3,200 on YouTube. Someone said, greeting from Toronto. What's up, my friend? How much more time do we have on Insta, by the way? Because I'll reset Instagram in a second. Somebody says they want to be the next El Chapo. Well, do you want to be the current El Chapo, who's in maximum security prison here in New York City? Or do you mean you want to be the El Chapo of 10 years ago? Did you read, Zach, that El Chapo, there was a...
Mistress?
No, somebody testified that they paid the president of Mexico $100 million bribe. Now, of course, the president denies it. It's not the current Mexican president. It's the last one who was just voted out recently or just left office. Woo! Who here could be bribed for $100 million bucks? Zach is saying definitely yes. If you were president of a country and El Chapo wanted to bring... His big thing, he was a meth guy. He didn't do meth, but he was a meth guy. I think he might have done meth. But would you poison a country in exchange for $100 million? Zach says yes?
No, I was trying to be funny.
Zach says he was trying to be funny. Because I was going to put that on camera and send it to your mom. Zach's a son of a preacher man, and his mom was a preacher's wife. She disowned Zach. We got 4,300 on Insta, man. Okay. Dennis Stark Weathery, make sure you're grabbing this, ready to tick, is $100 for my baby in April. All right, I'm paying it forward. $100 to you to help you. Got a newborn on the way. I'm sending you $100. Jaden McQuivy said, Ty, I'm desperate. I'm desperate. Do you see Jaden on Insta? You got to scroll up a bit. I'll screenshot it. You need to be writing these names down. Where's your notepads, Adam? Get that notepad, man. Jaden, I'm going to send you $100. Let's give away some money on Tinder. Not Tinder. On Twitter. Somebody said El Chapo was cool. Okay. We got El Chapo fans. I get it. He's like Pablo Escobar. My dad went to prison for selling drugs. FBI caught him here in Harlem. I'm in Manhattan. My dad was on the other side of that Central Park in Spanish Harlem. He said prison is boring. That was what my dad said. My dad was a big, strong guy. He was a pro bodybuilder, so he didn't get beat up, but he's like, he was bored. He's like, you just sit there. You lift weights, but you can't lift weights 24 hours a day. And he's like, you're surrounded by a whole bunch of weird people. Yeah, you definitely want to go to prison strong. You want to be lifting some weights before, if you know that's coming for you. Augmented reality direction smart glasses with GPS for locating people, useful for the elderly. All right, that's on Twitter. Hey, can you who's on Twitter? You guys are gonna have to have this all up for yourself too, you know. An app that shows you people that have been locked up in your neighborhood, and for what? Somebody said a homosexual app, Tinder, but for homosexuals. That's Grindr.
Yeah,
I know a guy that started that. I think he sold it.
Also, Tinder, you can be gay on Tinder.
You can be my cousin says you can be gay on Tinder. She just wanted everyone to know that, just in case. Ty, look at your Facebook Live too. We want to win too. I almost got 5,000 people on Insta, so I'm a little bit more focused on Insta, and YouTube is popping. You can always come over to Insta if you're on Facebook. Facebook Live is not as good for me. For some reason, I get more people on YouTube and Insta. Someone said, hello, I came from Paris. What's your goal in 2019? Martin's asking me my goals. 2019 goal, my goal is to be more balanced. Don't ever be extreme in life. Don't be too greedy that you forget about other parts of your life, but don't just focus on the gym, or don't just focus on your love life and forget about money, because you need both. You know, it's kind of like you need food, water, shelter to survive. That's 3 things. One life, you need health, wealth, love. That gets you the 4th thing, which is happiness. So that was my my goal. Mobile haircuts. Let's get this other votes up. What do you think's winning between? We're gonna have to do 3 votes because we're gonna have to do vote, and then the winning vote between them.
Sorry, I gotta go. Sorry, just fly.
Okay. Bye, Maya.
You guys are gonna be done.
I'm gonna go look at the office in a little bit.
You gotta be there by 6. It's 20 minutes away.
Okay. What's winning on the? Let's see. Airbnb rental is beating the mobile oil change 55% to 45% right there. So that's interesting. So the Airbnb business that we're talking about right here, 55 to 45. So
Easiest business I've ever done.
Really?
Easiest business.
I've been telling people, I've been good at telling people since 2014, the next big business. And the crazy thing is people think I'm scamming people. I'm like, you already been scammed. Every person here, including myself, we already got scammed. We went through the public school system. We went through mainstream society, 9 to 5. You already been. Stop worrying about being scammed. The deeper you're in the scam, the more you're worried about it. It's like the Matrix. People so far down in this Matrix that they're like, oh, don't get in the Matrix. I'm like, you're already in it. You're already in. You on the wrong side of the pill, man. So I like this person that keeps commenting healthy products, Alex. That's just like the Office UK one. What's your strength? Accounts. What's your weaknesses? Eczema. You ever seen the Office UK?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
We all got fucked in school, Scorpio says on Scorpio. Sounds like something a Scorpio would say. Tinder for pet breeding. Oh, D. Vasco said he just became a father today. Congratulations, D. Vasco. Boy or girl? Are you allowed to ask that anymore? Boy and girl? Boy or girl? I'm very... Somebody said Shroot Bucks. You get 3 Shroot Bucks. I'm going to give away... You remember that, Alex? I mean, Zach from The Office? Where he's giving away... He's like, 10,000 Shroot Bucks get you 1 box of raisins or something like that. What's the best business to start and invest in as an 18-year-old? Would you recommend... Go here to tylopez.com, HSMC Live. Ben, your handwriting is suspect. I've got 3-hour live training on that page. Well, it's a recording from a live on how you can make $1,000 to $10,000 a month with your own home sharing management company. We'll teach you how to use Airbnb. Did you ever use VRBO?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
VRBO. So it's not just Airbnb.
Yeah.
Multiple sites out there. How long did it take you to get to 12,000 net on one property?
We have off-season, on-season. So winter time was about 8,000 a month. So just ramped up because of changing seasons.
Nice. So what do you think you're netting per year?
Easily over 125,000.
Woof. From one property.
Yeah.
Alone. How much did you pay for the house?
300.
Oh, so wait. You're going to pay off the home in 3 years.
Yep, less than 3 years.
You know how most people have a 30-year mortgage? I'm showing you a way of people paying off. Now, I'm not saying everybody does this, but Tony here, he flew in, and he's doing to train, and I got him to come on the live call. You're going to pay off a home in 3 years, 300 grand home, and then you own it free and clear for the rest of your days.
And it's gone
as
up
long
in
as the
value.
damn hurricane don't wash it away. I hope you
Yeah.
got good insurance down there in Florida.
And because...
90 cents. Hey, Instagram. I'll be right back. We're announcing 10 grand, and I'm giving away more. So why don't you go ahead and just let Instagram run out. Come right back, Instagram, because I got 10 grand to give away, and I'm going to give away a couple other $100 to people. So we had a lot of people on this Instagram. How many people?
3.2K.
No, I know, but how many people? It'll tell you how many came on to watch it live. An app to cure depression. I don't know if an app is going to cure depression, but an app could help you get out. An app that'll